Hi again, everybody. Mike Moyers along with the esteemed Mayor Kyle Moore here on QJ-TV. And you're coming off of a big March, 175th anniversary, and you had the restaurant tour. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, the restaurant month was really successful. We had over 1,100 people sign up to receive text messages, and we had around 600 people participate in the contest. So around 20 customers per day businesses gained for that, and we have our 8 winners. They're not announced yet, but so 8 people won $175 gift certificates to the Great River Restaurant Association. So it was a successful month.
The group that you've put together, you young and youthful individuals, this 175th anniversary thing is just click, 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 everything's planned and in place.
Yeah, we've been working on it since last May, and so we started off with if we wanted to dream big, what could we do, and we kind of narrowed it down to what we could actually accomplish, and I think it's been really successful so far, and we really appreciate the community getting involved and embracing this 175th anniversary.
And now you've got April and that Service Month. You're a few weeks away from Dogwood. Talk to me about Service Month.
Well, so today I launched a Service Club Challenge in conjunction with United Way, where the United Way has on their website a Get Connected portal, where individuals can get directly connected with agencies who have volunteer opportunities for them. And so we are challenging the service clubs to sign up as many members as they can.
Wow.
The service club that signs up the most members as a percentage of their membership, I will personally donate $500 to their service club or a project of their choice. And so it's a totally free event, open to the service clubs. Again, there are 26 agencies with over 40 volunteer opportunities, and that's just this month alone. It's a great way to know throughout the year the different volunteer opportunities in Quincy.
Kyle Moore signs a check.
Breaking news right here on Quincy Journal TV.
In talking about other good things that have happened recently, you've got to be excited about the All-America City.
Oh, I am. You know, when you hear a lot as mayor about different things that happened in Quincy's past, and people always talk about the All-America City. 1962, when we won it the first time, there were over 400 parade entries. The governor came down. I know Dave Nissen. It was just a good thing for the community to rally around after they had a large corporation close down. And so this was just a great way to honor our history, but also give Quincy some national recognition. We're doing a lot this year to recognize the different things that makes Quincy unique throughout the year locally, but let's do it nationally, and it's just another feather in our cap. And when we're going out recruiting businesses, filling out grant applications, to say you're an All-America City really puts you ahead of the class.
So you and Wes Olson have something in common.
Well, yes we do, yes we do, and also Mayor Nissen.
Yeah,
so yes,
that's not all bad.
There
that's
we
not
go.
all bad.
There we go.
You've got a lot of things going on in the city. We've got new businesses coming. You've got things of that nature, and then you've got a big vote coming up on the 7th of April, including the jail, and that right now is it's top burner.
That's right. I think the jail issue is the #1 issue. We were able to get the school referendum passed in November. The jail is a need. You know, this was built in 1950, I believe, and has been a really big safety concern. I always point to the fact that in the year 2003 they looked at doing a new jail. It was $10 million. Now the cost is $25 million. And for people that are in my generation, we're going to have to build a jail at some point, whether it be today, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. It's never going to be cheaper. I understand that people say, well, it's $25 million, that's a lot of money, but with building construction costs rising, it's never going to be cheaper to finance a project like this. And at the same time, I want to point to the fact that the county is going to partner with us to bring our police station in there, and which I think will help save taxpayer money down the road. And it's something that, once again, we are going to need to build a jail at some point. Let's build it now, because it will never be cheaper than when we do it now.
Kyle, to that extent, I understand that the county's also spent some significant funds on doing some studies, and they've done that incrementally over the years, true?
They have. They've done studies, and each study points to the fact that we need a new jail. There are significant blind spots. I would encourage anybody to go tour the jail. It's still open to be toured, or just call Sheriff Fisher. This is a bipartisan effort of elected officials. We have 17 Republican board members on the county board, and 20 out of 21 county board members signed up to say, yes, let's put this on the ballot, and they support it. So I think this is a bipartisan effort in our community, much like the school referendum that said, hey, we're not for wasteful spending, but we're for good government spending, and this is another example of a need in our community that should be filled, that will create jobs and create a safer environment.
why don't you send off 535 emails to this place out east to say, hey, here in Hooterville, we're able to do this. How about you guys?
Exactly. And that's what I'm really excited to go out to Denver about All America City, taking it back to that, talking to them about all the great things. It's very hard to pare down all the great things that are happening in Quincy in a 10-minute presentation, but you have Friends of the Trail who just raised $500,000. You have their school bond referendum, hopefully the jail. You have Teen Reach, just a lot of good things happening.
And Steak and Shake's reopening.
And Steak and Shake's reopening. And we have a new eatery opening up outside of Walmart, so good things happening.
And Emos Pizza's coming.
There you go.
Why do I always talk about food? I'm on a diet. What do you think? I got that going. Talking about the Dogwood festivities, and I recall when you rolled out the 175th anniversary thing, Dogwood was going to be key, and this is big.
That's right. So May 2nd, we have the big parade, and I'm sure Amy will talk about that with the Chamber. But then afterwards, we're going to close off downtown and have a big festival. So Main Street from 5th to 8th will be closed down, and we'll have a Beatles cover band called the Britons, Super Magic Robots, which is kind of a pop band, Plastics, which is like a wedding band, Madhouse Jackson. So from 4 to about midnight, you can go Main Street. We'll have 2 stages, completely free event. And then Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock at Clyde Adams Park, we'll have a community-wide All Faiths celebration. And then right afterwards, we have 3 top 10 Christian recording artists, Unspoken, Johnny Diaz, and I'm forgetting the other one, but they will be here as well. And I also want to point out the Washington Theater is doing something cool.
Really?
So if you're looking to do something in between the parade and our festival at 4 o'clock on Saturday, they are having a opening up Washington Theater for free, and they have 4 music acts that are playing as well. Liz Bentley, Cheeks McGee, Logan Kammerer, and Avenue Beat. Actually, not Logan Kammerer, Elise Hobart. And so you can go there for free from 12 to 6 o'clock, listen to some free music, and stay downtown all the way from 10 o'clock at morning to 12 at night.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Sounds like good stuff. 2 things before we leave. We understand that Mayor Schultz is recovering nicely after his liver transplant. I talked to Charles the other day, and the mayor's up and running around, looking good.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. The mayor and I keep in contact. He's been a great resource for me to utilize. I just talked to him last week, and you want to talk about somebody who just has a deep love of Quincy, and we're so appreciative of his efforts, and we're certainly, if Mayor Schultz is watching, we're glad you're back at it.
And I know you're excited about what John Wood pulled off, coming that close to winning a national title.
How exciting is that? And we've got a great coach with Coach Hoyt, and I was able to celebrate with the team last week, and we're just so very proud, and I'm proud to be a Trailblazer. That's
Kyle Moore, Dodgers fan, Mike Moyers, Cardinal Cub fan, and you've been watching QJTV. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.